Hello? Testing. Testing. I'm frightened and wonder to find myself here. I am frightened and wonder to find myself here rather than there, for there is no reason why I should be here rather than there, now rather than then. Hello, hello, hello.
Actually, that is one of the appeals of acting, is you get to live these fantasy lives which have
All
no
these different characters.
yeah, or which have no real consequence, but the experience certainly
Right.
feels real.
Like you can do terrible things.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to play
You can
Jordan
choke-
Belfort?
Choke out some girl in Beckett's loft.
Well,
She was, man, she was
which as far
good
as I
in
know
Beckett.
may not be the first time that's
She
ever
was gonna-
happened to
I'm-
that place, but
We- I'm obviously, I understand what acting is, and I wasn't sitting there like, this is real life. But she, obviously, you're a good actor, but she looked like she was being choked. And I was almost like,
you got to thank
I was
Karen
almost worried
Cecilia.
for her in the moment.
Karen Cecilia, our fight choreographer, because she choreographed every single
Yeah,
one of them.
that was awesome fight choreography.
Yeah, she gave us tips like how to make it look like you're. She's like,
Yeah.
first we're gonna work out the moves, then we're gonna sell it.
Cool.
And the selling is
Can you
like,
tell us anything?
yeah, selling it is like, okay, if I'm gonna choke someone in a scene, you don't need any advice on how to do this. If you're gonna do it for real, you'll find out. If you're
You'll do that as you go.
yes,
to do it.
it's like if I'm the choker, I should like my shoulder should go up to give the impression that I'm
Right.
applying force, right?
Right.
If I can make my elbows shake without changing the pressure in my hands, that makes it look
Oh,
like I'm
nice.
really struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
in
then if
fact, yeah.
yes, and if you're the chokee, this was easier because Mary's significantly shorter than I am.
Yeah.
Oops, I just kissed the
It
microphone.
looked like you were going to.
She was shorter than you?
Much, yeah.
so
Oh
little.
shit, yeah. Go figure. She, for her, an excellent way to sell it is, she can start modifying her voice like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And then also she can raise up on her tiptoes. Like the force of my choke is also lifting her off the floor.
I almost called the cops on you. That's how real it looked.
Hell
"There's
yeah.
the
So
fucking
do you
police."
also like have sex choreographers? Like I didn't
Yeah,
think about
It's called
100%.
an intimacy choreographer.
Yeah.
I guess like
Wait,
that's
intimacy stager?
shifting
What
into
is it called?
porno. but
Industry coordinator.
Coordinator.
Yeah.
Coordinator?
Yeah.
Intimacy coordinator.
And
But
what's
is
funny
it
is
different in film than in theater?
it's just about the same. The only thing that's different is like in theater, if something things that you have the distance of the audience from the stage, so that gives you some wiggle room for how much physical action you actually require. I don't know why I'm doing this hand gesture.
Or you're doing big things so that they can see what you're
Or you do big things so they can see what you're
So it's
doing.
Like changing the scale of motion, kind of.
Scale of motion, and also because the whole thing is once upon a time on a film set or on stage, they kind of just said, all right, so Jason Robards, at some point you'll just plant one right on the kisser, and then you guys just sort of go at it. And they would leave it to the actors to let their instincts.
Yeah.
And okay, sure, maybe there's something to be said. Older actors feel restricted or restrained by intimacy coordinators. But the whole point is so that the actors know anything that's going to happen,
They already know.
it is supposed to happen. And if anything is not that, outside of like pre-agreed limits, something is wrong.
Right. And that came from the last
see.
Tango in Paris, where they did not have an intimacy
Oh yeah, was
coordinator,
it?
and
What's her
everyone
name?
just
Maria
did what they-
Schneider.
Oh boy, she's got some stories.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding about that.
Also a Brando movie.
I think
Yeah.
I think after the
Go
70s,
to the bridge action.
people started saying we should talk about this scene first. It's not just agreeing to whatever you guys are going to do in here today.